Let me tell you a tale not whispered in courts, nor etched in scrolls, but carried on the breath of the wind over bamboo groves and moonlit waters. It comes from the ancient Chinese kingdom of Wǔfēng, a realm gilded in jade and blood, where love was a crime and obedience, law. In Wǔfēng, women were seen but never heard. They wore silence like a shroud and walked in shadows behind men whose pride was sharpened like the blades they carried. The emperor, ruthless, ever hungry for control, decreed that love was weakness, romance, a disease. Only arranged unions were lawful, and affection was punishable by exile or death. But, as you must know, the heart is no servant of law. In the house of Minister Xue, the man most loyal to the emperor, lived his only daughter, Mei-Lian, named after the plum blossom that blooms in snow. Her beauty was famed, yes, but it was her mind that was sharper than any sword her father had forged for the imperial army. She read secret poetry by candlelight, and her inked words often whispered of freedom and of love. Now, entered Zhao Liang, a peasant by birth but tiger-hearted in spirit. Orphaned young, he rose as a soldier not by name, but by sheer fury and skill. He could silence 10 men with one blade stroke, and yet, when he first saw Mei-Lian in the temple garden, his heart, which had known only battle, forgot how to beat. She was reciting Li Qingjiao under her breath. He replied with Du Fu. And just like that, 2 fires met and merged. Their love was forged in hiding, beneath moonlit pavilions and secret bridges veiled in mist. She wrote him letters sealed with crushed peony petals. He protected her name like sacred scripture. Every stolen glance, every whispered vow was a rebellion against the tyranny of Wǔfēng. But the walls had ears, and shadows bore witness. One evening, under the red lanterns of the Ghost Festival, their secret unraveled. Minister Xu, upon discovering the affair, stormed into the royal court and demanded judgment. The emperor, cold, ceremonial, declared, "Let the girl be caged, let the boy be hunted, love shall be buried with them." Then came the blood. Zhao Liang did not run. No, he rose. A man who loved deeply had nothing more to fear. With 2 crescent swords, he carved a trail through the emperor's elite guards. His name, once whispered in alleyways, became a roar on the lips of the oppressed. Women hid him, children sang of him. He became the crimson wind, the ghost the emperor could not catch. But he did not fight for vengeance, he fought for her. And Mei-Lian, imprisoned in a tower of silence, began smuggling poems and riddles, messages in embroidery. Even from her prison, she guided him to her. Love had made her clever beyond imagining. The reunion? Oh, it was thunder and silk. Zhao Liang broke into the palace on the night of the mid-autumn moon, when the kingdom celebrated reunion and family. He reached her tower, blood-stained and breathless. "I will not run," she told him. "Nor I," he said. They kissed only once, just once, for death was waiting. And indeed, the guards found them in the tower room, hand in hand. The emperor demanded their execution. Public, merciless, final. They were tied back to back under the moon, where they had once made silent wishes. When asked for last words, Mei-Lian said, "You may bury our bodies, but not the seed we've sown. For love grows in silence and breaks through stone." Zhao Liang smiled. Then the ropes were pulled. But listen well, for the tale does not end in death. The very next spring, in the spot where their bodies fell, a single crimson peony bloomed, rare, wild, defiant. No gardener planted it, no scholar named it. But women began to wear its likeness in secret pins, and men left offerings beside it. Over time, the kingdom changed. Quietly at first, but then with courage. Wǔfēng softened. The emperor grew old, the laws fell, and to this day, when lovers pass the old stone where the peony first bloomed, they whisper the names Mei, Liang, Zhao Liang. Love unbroken, love unconquered. So ends the tale of the Crimson Peony of Wǔfēng, where, even in a land ruled by fear, 2 hearts beat louder than an army. Tell it again, for it is not just a folk tale, it is a warning and a promise, always a promise. This is Folktales of Many Tribes. See you on another one.